Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It's March 24th, 2023, and we are in the Old Testament, and we are in the book of Exodus, and we are going to read chapter 27, verse 20 to chapter 28, 43, all the way to the end of 28. All right, so Moses is up on the Mount Sinai. He's been up there, well, he's in the midst of this 40-day, 40-night period that he's gone up there. All the people of Israel are standing at the bottom of the mountain, waiting, wondering what's going on. They can see lightning and hear thunder and flashing and all kinds of proof that this is something really big going on. They've agreed to God's commandments that, hey, we'll do it. You want to be our God, we'll do that. That was okay. So that's what Moses has gone up to the mountain to do, is to say, hey, we're ready for you to be our God. We're ready to do everything you told us. So the people have heard the Ten Commandments, but they don't have them yet. That's coming in a little bit. And God has given Moses commands to build the ark, that he's going to store these in, the Ten Commandments in. He's just went through talking about the tent of the tabernacle, which will be their makeshift temple that they're going to carry. It went into great detail about it, and I was pointing out that, hey, you know what, you look at that tent and the detail that goes into there, and you magnify that, you get the Temple of Solomon. You magnify that, you get the Temple of God. So we want to see that progression. Here we're going to talk about the high priest. Aaron's going to be the high priest. It's going to descend through his family line, and we're going to talk about what he's going to wear. And we go into great detail about what he's going to wear. Keep saying, as a Christian, this really doesn't apply to me because I've got something different. So why do I want to read it? Well, as you read everything that's going into this outfit that he's wearing, everything has a point. Everything has a purpose. Everything is, like I said, is in meticulous detail. When Aaron puts this outfit on to go into God, he's supposed to look at each little piece and understand that it means something and that it says something and it's about something. And towards the end of this, there's going to be a little piece that he puts on his head that kind of wraps it all up, and it says holiness to the Lord. That's what this is all about. This is trying to bring us into that state of holiness that we can't get to on our own, but showing us that that's what we have to be if you want to be in God's midst. And Aaron can only do it once a year, and he's the only one on earth after Moses dies that's going to be able to do it until we get to Christ, who opens it up to us by essentially turning all of this into us, inside us, awakening us. See, I don't need to put on an outfit and think about every piece. When I'm down on my knees, I'm doing that is because God's holy and I'm not. And I'm thinking about all he's done for me and all he's done for everything. So that's the parallel we're looking at. So let's go ahead and we're going to read Exodus chapter 27, verse 20 to 28:43 today. And you shall command the children of Israel that they bring you pure oil of pressed olives for the light, to cause the lamp to burn continually. In the tabernacle of meeting outside the veil which is before the testimony, Aaron and his sons shall tend it from evening until morning before the Lord. It shall be a statute forever to their generations on behalf of the children of Israel. Now take Aaron your brother and his sons with him from among the children of Israel, that he may minister to me as priest. Aaron and Aaron's sons, Nadab, Abihu, Eleazar, and Ithamar. And you shall make holy garments for Aaron your brother, for glory and for beauty. You shall speak to all who are gifted artisans, whom I have filled with the spirit of wisdom, that they may make Aaron's garments to consecrate him, that he may minister to me as priest. And these are the garments which they shall make: a breastplate, an ephod, a robe, a skillfully woven tunic, a turban, and a sash. So they shall make holy garments for Aaron your brother and his sons, that he may minister to me as priest. They shall take the gold, blue, purple, and scarlet thread and the fine linen, and they shall make the ephod of gold, blue, purple, and scarlet thread, and fine woven linen, artistically worked. It shall have 2 shoulder straps joined at its 2 edges, and so it shall be joined together. And the intricately woven band of the ephod which is on it shall be of the same workmanship, made of gold, blue, purple, and scarlet thread, and fine woven linen. Then you shall take 2 onyx stones and engrave on them the names of the sons of Israel, 6 of their names on one stone and 6 names on the other stone, in order of their birth, with the work of an engraver in stone, like the engravings of a signet. You shall engrave the 2 stones with the names of the sons of Israel. You shall set them in the settings of gold, and you shall put the 2 stones on the shoulders of the ephod as memorial stones for the sons of Israel. So Aaron shall bear their names before the Lord on his 2 shoulders as a memorial. You shall also make settings of gold, and you shall make 2 chains of pure gold like braided cords, and fasten the braided chains to the settings. You shall make the breastplate of judgment, artistically woven according to the workmanship of the ephod. You shall make it of gold, blue, purple, and scarlet thread, and fine woven linen you shall make it. It shall be doubled into a square. A span shall be its length, and a span shall be its width. And you shall put settings of stones in it, 4 rows of stones. The first row shall be a sardius, a topaz, and an emerald. This shall be the first row. The second row shall be a turquoise, a sapphire, and a diamond. The third row a jacinth, an agate, and an amethyst. And the fourth row a beryl, an onyx, and a jasper. They shall be set in gold settings. And the stones shall have the names of the sons of Israel, 12 according to their names, like the engravings of a signet, each one with its own name. They shall be according to the 12 tribes. You shall make chains for the breastplate at the end, like braided cords of pure gold. And you shall make 2 rings of gold for the breastplate, and put the 2 rings on the 2 ends of the breastplate. Then you shall put the 2 braided chains of gold in the 2 rings which are on the ends of the breastplate, and the other 2 ends of the 2 braided chains you shall fasten to the 2 settings, and put them on the shoulder straps of the ephod in the front. You shall make 2 rings of gold, and put them on the 2 ends of the breastplate, and on the edge of it, which is on the inner side of the ephod. And 2 other rings of gold you shall make, and put them on the 2 shoulder straps underneath the ephod towards its front, right at the seam above the intricately woven band of the ephod. They shall bind the breastplate by means of its rings to the rings of the ephod using a blue cord, so that it is above the intricately woven band of the ephod, and so that the breastplate does not come loose from the ephod. So Aaron shall bear the names of the sons of Israel on the breastplate of judgment over his heart when he goes into the holy place, as a memorial before the Lord continually. And you shall put in the breastplate of judgment the Urim and the Thummim, and they shall be over Aaron's heart when he goes in before the Lord. So Aaron shall bear the judgment of the children of Israel over his heart before the Lord continually. You shall make the robe of the ephod olive blue. There shall be an opening for his head in the middle of it, and shall have a woven binding all around its opening, like the opening in a coat of mail, so that it does not tear. And upon its hem you shall make pomegranates of blue, purple, and scarlet all around its hem, and bells of gold between them all around. A golden bell and a pomegranate, a golden bell and a pomegranate, upon the hem of the robe all around. And it shall be upon Aaron when he ministers, and its sound will be heard when he goes into the holy place before the Lord, and when he comes out, that he may not die. You shall also make a plate of pure gold and engrave on it like the engraving of a signet, holiness to the Lord. And you shall put it on a blue cord, that it may be on the turban. It shall be on the front of the turban, so it shall be on Aaron's forehead, that Aaron may bear the iniquity of the holy things which the children of Israel hallow in their holy gifts. And it shall always be on his forehead, that they may be accepted before the Lord. You shall skillfully weave the tunic of fine linen thread. You shall make the turban of fine linen, and you shall make the sash of woven work. For Aaron's sons you shall make tunics, and you shall make sashes for them, and you shall make hats for them for glory and beauty. So you shall put them on Aaron your brother and on his sons with him. You shall anoint them, consecrate them, and sanctify them, that they may minister to me as priests. And you shall make for them linen trousers to cover their nakedness. They shall reach from the waist to the thighs. And they shall be on Aaron and on his sons when they come into the tabernacle of meeting, or when they come near the altar to minister in the holy place, that they do not incur iniquity and die. They shall be a statute forever to him and his descendants after him. May God bless the reading of his word, and may God bless you. Bye.